Hello everyone and welcome to this quick introduction to Mainsim. Today we will focus on the Asset Management module. The Asset module of Mainsim is the core of the system because it provides a centralized and comprehensive view of all the assets within the organization. It enables the traceability and management of the entire lifecycle of each asset, from acquisition to disposal, facilitating maintenance planning, cost control, and performance optimization. Moreover, it integrates and connects all other system functionalities, ensuring decisions are based on accurate and up-to-date data. This module thus allows for the organization of information about the asset's portfolio through a complete yet easy-to-use hierarchical structure. Let's look at some examples in detail. Imagine being a maintenance manager or an asset manager of a manufacturing company, for example, a foundry. Here we see a hierarchical structure of our production facility, which also includes the office building. We explore production and arrive at identifying an object of our interest, for example, this overhead crane. By clicking on the line, I access all the detailed information. Let's explore some of particular interest. Here we have a number of fields describing the object. This asset belongs to the crane system category. This information, for instance, can be very useful for comparative analysis among all items in this category. In the top right corner, instead, we have the image of our asset. There is a cluster of information named Technical Details, as well as a section for Asset Management that includes a series of attributes typical of asset management. Among these, we have the initial cost, as well as the acquisition date and acquisition type. There are other fields concerning the warranty, or its insurance. Finally, we have fields that refer to the asset's criticality and its conditions. To navigate through this information, I can use the right-hand menu. In this menu, I also find important information regarding ongoing or completed activities that have involved this asset, as well as the time-based maintenances that have been planned with their next expected dates. And we also have materials and documents linked to this overhead crane. Let's now explore a different example. We're talking about a building intended for office use. Here, too, we have a hierarchical structure composed of the building, floors, rooms, and equipment. As you can see, Mainsim has no limits in the characterization of structures, both in depth and type. Indeed, Mainsim is used in many sectors, from facility management to industrial production, from healthcare to hospitality, and from oil and gas to the shipping sector. Furthermore, Mainsim is multi-site. This means that you can manage complex structures, such as a company with multiple production sites or offices and branches spread across the territory in a single installation. The organizational structure is intended precisely for this purpose, to link the users of Mainsim. This functionality can also be connected, as we will see in other videos, with integrated user management like LDAP and Active Directory, or identity and access management. The Asset module allows us to explore some essential characteristics of the user experience and navigation within Mainsim. Data in Mainsim can be navigated through various interfaces. What we see here is a list that allows us to view hierarchical structures. Each column can be filtered based on the data's own characteristics. Or you can use the standard filters to individuate your asset. Additionally, there is a global search available. Now let's delve into the topic of views. Views enable investigations and sorting of data, making them a fundamental tool. You can also build your own views, including various filters, and have different sorts and columns. It is possible to save views according to individual needs. Lastly, each view can be exported as a spreadsheet for processing outside of Mainsim. Once you have imagined, organized, and created your own registry according to your choices and preferences, you can move on to operational management. We are talking about work orders. Let's see in the next video how they work.